Welcome to the Open Data Monitor platform. Open data has grown significantly in recent years, and with all these new data catalogs popping up all over Europe, sometimes it is hard to follow track and don't lose sight of all the data that is out there. This is what the Open Data Monitor helps you with. It gives you an overview of about 150 different data catalogs from the national level all the way down to small local catalogs. You can see which catalogs are currently harvested by going to the European Data Catalogs overview. You can see which ones are harmonized, pending to be harmonized, not able to be harvested, and pending to be harvested. We also explained why some of these catalogs cannot be harvested. At the top of the page, you can also search for a specific data catalog. In order to harvest the metadata from all these catalogs, we first need to register a catalog. Therefore, we go to the Catalog Registration panel. On the Catalog Registration panel, you first have to indicate whether the platform is using the CCAN or the Socrata platform, providing the respective API, or otherwise is to be handled by the generic HTML harvester. Thereupon, you give a few details about the catalog, like its URL, country, language, and source type, and this is it for CCAN or Socrata-based catalogs. For HTML catalogs, you need to provide some additional information because the harvester must learn how fields are described based on an exemplary dataset. For this purpose, an HTML describing a dataset is selected and a form is filled in indicating the labels and/or values of the different metadata attributes that the harvester should extract. Based on this information, extraction rules are created and configured, which subsequently will guide the HTML harvester to extract metadata for the datasets listed in this catalog. Your registration needs to be approved by an administrator to ensure consistency in the ODM workflow. Then, the catalog's metadata will be harvested. To learn more about how we harmonize and map the harvested metadata, please check out the harmonization and mapping tutorial.